Welcome back. This is just going to be a shorter video. I'm coming up on 4,000 miles in, and I just reached 2.6 miles per kilowatt hour for my lifetime efficiency average. I'm rather surprised I made it that far. That's, I think, pretty good for this kind of a vehicle. And the reason I can even get ranges like that, and as you can see right now as well, I have about a little bit more than 3/4 of a full state of charge available, with 130 miles of range remaining. So as you can imagine, that's about 170 from full, 160. I think it was 167 this morning is what it said. But as you can see, I'm driving like 45, 50 miles per hour. And you can see the efficiency little meter down there. Don't really have to use too much power, especially on these, like, I'll call these back roads, so to speak. You know, I'm just outside of a city, traveling to a rural appointment. And yeah, just a couple of things I wanted to talk about. This van versus the gasoline version. So for those of you who do have like a Transit 250, 150, 350, you know, whatever. A couple of the things that I like about this vehicle or dislike about this vehicle versus that. Number one is like wind shear. So I'm sure those of you who have the gas version of this vehicle can relate to this, but when you're traveling over a bridge and it's a windy day, you have to actively steer against that wind to avoid going off the road or onto the shoulder. Similarly, when a rig passes you on the left or right-hand side, like an 18-wheeler, when that passes, in the old van, man, that would push me to the side a good like 1.5 foot, and I would have to steer against that. What's nice with this is that with the extra weight of the battery, you don't get quite as much of that. You get about maybe 50% of the same wind shear. So instead of actively having to steer against it, you can do it a little bit more subconsciously. So it's a bit of an easier drive. On the flip side of that, though, I do like on the gas version that the braking is... I'm going to say the braking is definitely better. You can stop at a shorter distance, but then again, there's a lot less weight to be moving around. So I always keep this vehicle in L mode, so the second you release the accelerator, it starts to regeneratively brake, which aids in coming to a stop. And this vehicle also has the pre-collision assist, which is a little bit conservative, so it'll give you the pre-collision warning even before there's an actual threat of danger, which is kind of nice. So if you're looking at your map, you're looking at your service tickets while you're driving, you know, doing what you got to do to get your job done. It's nice to have some sort of safety features with that. And then also the panoramic camera that comes with the backup camera when you're driving, which will be on that screen there. Really helpful. This GPS loves to take me through alleys that this van should not be in. And having a 360-degree camera helps to avoid crashing into, like, the gutters on the detached garages in these alleys, stuff like that. So as you're making your 3.5 point turn just to make a right turn because you can't make the clearance, it's nice to have that. I'm still very happy with this vehicle. Still getting similar consistent range numbers. I charge to like 100% every day after work, and I still get like about 170, maybe 175. On the lower end, I'll get like 160 if I'm doing all highway. I haven't had an exclusively non-highway day since like one of the first videos I posted about this, where I got the 181 miles. I haven't gotten a day like that since. My service territory shifts a lot, so I never really know where I'm going to be. Yeah, overall, still very good. Very nice on the efficiency. Still getting very nice on the range. And I have to say this is quite the step up. One more thing that I like. I do like the instrument cluster up here. This is nice. I mean, I'm very information-driven, very data-driven. Most people probably don't give a crap about this, and we'll just probably have the default van logo up there. But I love numbers. I love data. I like to see how well I can do. It's a little bit of a mini competition that I get to, you know, have during the course of the day as I get my calls and tickets done. But that's it for now. You're going to see the next video is going to either be the 5,000 or the financial viability report for this vehicle. I was going to do that this weekend, but I work 80-hour weeks, and sometimes I just don't have the energy to do anything else. That's all for now, and I'll see you guys next time.